Today is Wednesday, December 5th, 1990. This is our champion, Warren Harrison, and he returns with $19,250. This is a computer programmer, Mike Berkowitz. And here's a baseball umpire, Perry Barber. Warren is the champion. Mike and Perry, you are the challengers. And now, here is your master of the challenge, Dick Clark.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you, and welcome to the challengers. Take a look at Warren here with $19,250. How far had you sunk yesterday when we were at the lowest ebb?
I think I was down to $100.
Yeah, I mean, this is an amazing revolution. I mean, it went from 100 to 19,000 and change. Continued good luck to you, sir. Mike, good luck to you, and Perry the same. We don't play any favorites here because the person who wins the most money today will go on to the ultimate challenge at the end of today's show, and you know that one question is worth $10,000. Good luck to all of you. We'll start you all off with a little $200 kitty up there. And remember, all the money you earn today goes into your Citibank Visa account. The cash and the benefits in the account are yours to keep. And here is your $100 toss-up question that'll give you control of the board, the guy who goes to the board first. Guy being men and women, if you'll excuse me, Perry, for the chauvinist remarks. Stand by. Here we go. 3 employees who were fired will be awarded more than $45 million to be paid by what California aerospace company? Warren?
Lockheed.
Lockheed is right, and you've taken over control of the game. The categories in the first half of play are Strange News, A Cook's Tour, Rock Stars, Once Upon a Time, Latin American Loot, and 12-letter words. Your choice, Warren, is?
Let's start with Strange News.
Strange News for $150. We have Performing Food, Oddball Organizations, and Purloined Parrots. Strange conglomeration of strange news. Please make your wager. Perry, yours is there, all right. For $150, Warren, Performing Food, a cookie that erupts like a volcano in the microwave, spewing flavored filling out the top, has been invented. Name the cookie company, famed for their shredded wheat, who's responsible for this concoction.
Nabisco.
Nabisco is right for $150. Perry and Mike for $200. The fight to establish a 24-hour library has been lost by the Society of Nerds and Geeks, an organization at what university located in Cambridge, Massachusetts? Perry?
Harvard.
Harvard is right for $200. You have the choice of the board, Perry?
Oh, let's go for 12-letter words. 12-letter
words. For $150, biblical 12-letter words, literary ones, and celebrations. Higher the value, the more difficult the question. And Perry, you're in for $250. We'll go to Warren first off for $150. What 12-letter word describes one of the gifts given to the baby Jesus by the wise men?
Sorry.
Frankincense and myrrh and other goodies they brought, as I recall. Mike and Perry for $250. What 12-letter word describes a 200th anniversary or its celebration? Mike?
Bicentennial.
That's right for $250, and the choice is now yours. 4 of them up there.
Let me have Rock Stars.
Rock Stars it is for $150. We have backups, real names, and film roles for $250. Select one and wager, please. All right, for $200, Mike. He's had several stage names, including Ziggy Stardust, but under what name did David Robert Jones achieve fame?
David Bowie.
That is right for $200. For $250, Warren and Perry, stand by. What role did the 20-year-old Michael Jackson play in the 1978 movie musical The Wiz? It was the Scarecrow. Wise to leave it behind, didn't penalize you. Mike, you have a choice of 3.
Let me have Latin American Loot.
All right, for $150, Panama, $200, Ecuador, $250, Nicaragua. Place your wager, please. For $150, Perry, in Panama, the basic monetary unit is named for what explorer, the first European to reach the Pacific?
Balboa.
Balboa is right. Gentlemen, Mike and Warren for $250. Nicaragua's basic unit of currency shares what name with the legendary Spanish military leader and old Spanish city? Both going to pass it. It's the Cordoba. Perry, you have the choice of the last 2. Your pleasure is?
Once Upon a Time.
All right, let's check them out. We have $150, The Ugly Duckling, Rip Van Winkle for 2, and for $250, Jack and the Beanstalk. Select the one you know the best and make your wager. For $150, Mike, in the fairy tale by Hans Christian Andersen, what kind of bird is the ugly duckling?
A swan.
That's right. For $150, Warren and Perry for 2. Washington Irving's folktale Rip Van Winkle told the story of a henpecked husband who falls asleep in the Catskill Mountains of what state? Perry?
New York State.
You are right for $200. There's only one subject material left. Let me read you the questions. For $150, entrees, chefs, and exotic dishes under the general category of Cook's Tour. All right, for $150, Mike and Warren going for the same question. The traditional entree of liver and onions is usually prepared with what breakfast meat item? Bacon is the answer we're looking for. Perry for $250. What main course, which shares its name with the Arabic word meaning to pulverize, is considered the national dish of Algeria and Morocco?
Couscous?
You are right for $250. Very well done. Take over a nice lead there. Gentlemen, you can do a little catching up in the second half of the game. That's when we double the value of all the questions. Going to get it hot and heavy here right after this.
Form and finish from Vidal Sassoon. The benefits of a mousse and hairspray in one product. On wet hair, it shapes like a mousse. Spray again on dry hair, and it holds like a hairspray. Form and finish, created for women who use both mousse and hairspray.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just one dose of Pepto-Bismol helps relieve an upset stomach. The one that coats is the only one you need.
Okay, I made you a regular Kraft single sandwich, and I'm gonna try these Kraft light singles. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
This one can't be mine. You must have my Kraft light. Sorry. Uh-oh. Maybe that is the Kraft light. But how can a light taste so good?
Kraft Light Singles, a third less fat and low cholesterol.
Can't be. Must be.
The name says light. The taste says Kraft.
Is this the light or is this the light? Which one is the light?
This holiday season, save 15 to 50% at Collectibles Outlet, the largest discount gift shop in the Bay Area.
With more than 17,000 items from the finest names in the world.
Yadro,
Hummel,
Precious Moments,
Waterford,
Ron Lee,
David Winter, and Lilliput Cottages.
Royal Dalton.
Music boxes, Willis carousels, dolls, and more.
Save 15 to 50% at Collectibles Outlet, minutes from Valley Fair on West San Carlos Street in San Jose. Call 1-800-YOU-SAVE-WITH-US.
You can see the difference in the Safeway Fish Market, where right now you'll find just what you've been waiting for. Fresh, first of the season, sweet Dungeness crab. It's a difference you can taste. These delicious crabs were caught off the coast of Oregon and California, then rushed directly to Safeway to ensure freshness. And you'll save. Large, fully cooked Dungeness crab is only $2.18 a pound. It's the finest crab in the world, and it's only at Safeway.
All news and current events questions are verified by Newsweek magazine. And now let's get back to the challengers.
Mike, I have an odd question to ask. What is your dog's name?
My dog, even though it's a girl, is named Mr. Spock.
I hesitate to ask why, Mike. Either you're weird or something else is in your life. Why?
Hey, I like science fiction. I like Star Trek. I like being down there, hours before the show just to stand in line all day.
Yeah, I was right. You're weird.
License plate on my car is Clark Kent.
Don't tell me anymore. I can't believe this. It's strange. In any case, Zachary?
Yes, Zachary is my 4-year-old son who demanded that I say hello to him
But
on the
he was
show.
angry with you?
Very angry that I left to come here.
Where did you leave from?
New York.
Oh, so it's a long trip. You'll make it worthwhile. Now you can explain to him what 19,000 and change means or whatever.
It means more toys for Hanukkah.
All right. He'll understand
Yes,
that.
he will.
Perry, this is, again, odd. You're surrounded by interesting people here. This lady's an umpire. Was an umpire?
I am still umpiring, have been for 10 years.
Where?
Well, I do a lot of college and high school around New York where I live, and I go down to Florida. I work spring training games down there.
Where did you first do this?
I started out here in California, down in Palm Springs, where my mother lives.
Gadzooks. Nobody
Little
argues.
League.
Nobody argues with it.
Oh, yes, they do. But they don't argue very long.
The mothers and the fathers do the arguing. We're ready to start the second half of the game, folks. We'll double the value of all the questions. A reminder that the winner of today's game will be going after that ultimate challenge today, and it is worth $10,000. Here are the 6 categories you'll be playing: places around the world, presidential facts, mythological matches, movies now playing, British acting nights, and exceptional Egyptians. And the choice, Perry, is yours.
I will try mythological matches, please.
All right, check it out for $300. We have brothers for 4 lovers and for 5 losses. Mythological matches. Wager, please. For $300, Mike, according to Roman legend, Rome was founded by 2 brothers raised by wolves, Romulus and whom?
Remus.
That's right, for $300. Warren and Perry, the subject matter is lovers. Pygmalion was a sculptor who fell in love with his own creation, a statue of a woman named what? Perry?
Galatea.
That is correct, and you've won $400. Perry, you also have the choice of the board.
I'll try movies now playing, please.
All right, let's see what we have. We have dramas and comebacks and characters, $300 to $500. Higher the value, the tougher the question. For $400, Mike, the movie Frankenstein Unbound is the first film in nearly 20 years to be directed by what legendary low-budget film producer?
Roger Corman.
That's right, for $400. Anybody with a Clark Kent license plate would have to get that one. Warren for $500. And Perry, you're also in this. It's a toss-up question for the 2 of you. Just opened in the U.S. is an acclaimed film starring French actor Gérard Depardieu as what large-nosed character created by Edmond Rostand? Perry?
Cyrano de Bergerac.
You are absolutely right for $500. 4 subjects left over there. Please pick one, Perry.
I'm curious. Exceptional Egyptians.
Let's find out what we have. We have Omar Sharif, Anwar Sadat, and King Tut, all exceptional Egyptians. For $300, Perry, Omar Sharif question. Egyptian-born actor Omar Sharif played an Arab prince who befriends Peter O'Toole in what Oscar-winning film?
Lawrence of Arabia.
You're right for $300. Gentlemen, Mike and Warren, stand by for $400. The late Anwar Sadat became president of Egypt in 1970. Name the president Sadat replaced. Warren?
Nasser.
Nasser is right for $400. The picking power turns over to you, Warren, so we've got 3 of them left there for you.
Presidential facts.
For $300, we have first ladies for 4 early careers and short timers for $500. And we have the $300 question going to you, Perry. Besides Grover Cleveland's wife, only one other First Lady remarried after the death of her husband. Name her.
Mrs. Garfield?
No, it was Jacqueline Kennedy. Oh. And that'll cost you $300. Mike and Warren for $500. President William Henry Harrison died after only about a month in office. Name the man who succeeded him. Warren?
Tyler.
Tyler is right. First name John. And we have 2 subjects left. Places around the world, British acting nights.
Places around the world.
For $300, South America. For 4, Europe. For $500, Africa. Please place your wager. $400 question for you, Perry. Name the spectacular snow-covered peak first scaled in 1865, which towers over the Swiss village of Zermatt.
The Matterhorn.
That's correct for $400. Mike and Warren for $500. Name the Egyptian city that lies on the Mediterranean Sea at the entrance to the Suez Canal. Warren?
Alexandria.
No, Port Said was the correct answer. That will cost you $500. Perry, there's only one left. Let me read you the questions involving British acting nights. We have Sir Alec Guinness, question on Sir Laurence Olivier, and Sir John Gielgud. British acting nights, folks. For $300, Mike and Warren. Knighted in 1959, Sir Alec Guinness gained a whole generation of fans as Jedi Knight in Star Wars. What was the knight's name? Warren?
Obi-Ben Kenobi.
That is right for $300. Perry for $400. Shakespeare came to Hollywood in 1949 when Sir Laurence Olivier received a Best Actor Academy Award for what film?
Hamlet.
You are correct for $400. And that's it. That's a wrap on this one. That sound tells us we're about ready to move into our final challenge of the day. You'll be able to wager any or all of the monies in your account on one final question of your choice. Perry's ahead with $2,700. followed by Mike at 1,500 and Warren at 1,000. It's going to be a good race. You'll have a chance to play the final challenge in just a moment.
Harmony brings us together, it'll keep you warm in snowy weather. It's a song of peace and joy and a thing called love.
And we wish you a season of harmony.
Celebrate the season by giving Casio watches. These sporty timepieces are marked 25% off our already low prices.
But most of all, we wish you Christmas love.
I remember the sirens. My husband and my daughter were lying in the street. It was the most awful...
I woke up in the hospital. Nancy took care of everything. She called Jacoby and Myers. They got on it right away.
We sent out investigators, handled the insurance company. We made sure that financially the Stewarts were well cared for. Jacoby and Myers, we've been on your side since 1972.
I took care of my family. Jacoby and Myers did the rest.
I saw myself on this videotape at my son's birthday. And I go, who is this fat girl? I just said right then, I've got to do something. Jenny Craig has taught me how to live my life. I really like the counseling. I have gone every single week. You see this? This is what I used to wear. And I filled out every inch of it, too.
Announcing our holiday special. Now two can join for only a $99 service fee. Call 1-800-76-JENNY.
Come on, Sparky. Look at this. You still look sad.
The only one with the unexpected twist of Lyman. Hopes your holiday has a little unexpected smile.
All players today receive a Citibank Visa account with all the distinct benefits and exclusive services that make it America's most widely used Visa card. And now, back to the final challenge. And here's your host, Dick Clark.
Thank you, Don Morrow, very much. While we were away there for half a second, the judge came running out and said, would you please... Was it Warren? Did you answer the Star Trek question?
Yes, I
did. You said Obi-Ben Kenobi. He was known as Ben. He was known as Obi. Juan was the name thrown in there. You got Kenobi, and the judge wanted me to clarify that there are a lot of names involved that he would accept that. The one thing I want to ask you, Perry, you didn't mention Japan when you said you umpired. Do you still do that?
Yes, I go over there every springtime to umpire Major League exhibition games over there.
Do you speak Japanese?
Just a very little bit, enough to order food and tell people that I'm lost.
Well, no wonder nobody argues with you when you umpire a game. They can yell at you all they want.
Oh,
all right.
Ball players don't argue over in Japan for the most part. They're very polite. Yes.
Oh, interesting, different cultural twist. All right, you folks are ready to play the final challenge. I won't hold you up any longer. Let's check out the final challenge, and it is the bookshelf. Now, you know, of course, that there's 3 questions, and they come up at the varying odds. Let's check them out together. The even odds question deals with Gone with the Wind. You can double your wager with The Wind in the Willows and triple it with Wind, Sand, and Stars. What you want to do now is consider the amount of money that you have in front of you. It is yours. Perry's leading with $2,700, Mike at $15,000, and Warren at $1,000. Wager so that you get the highest amount of money on the question, so the question becomes yours. See if you can put that other party in some sort of a corner that they won't be able to get out of. The challenge is yours. All of our players have locked in their wagers. We'll start with you, Warren, with the $1,000. How did you elect to play your game?
I didn't feel too confident about this particular subject, so I bet $1,000 on Gone with the Wind.
You bet $1,000 and you didn't feel confident?
No, well, I would have gone for the triple if I had felt any confidence whatsoever.
I see. All right. Would you punch it in there?
I'm sorry.
Let me see. Okay, fair enough. Mike, for $1,500, what was your strategy?
Unfortunately, I felt less confident than he did and bet $505 on Gone with the Wind.
Well, that means he's got it so far, but we don't know what Perry's up to over there, and that's the lady with all the money so far, $2,700.
Well, I'm taking a chance on Wind, Sand, and Stars for $1,505.
All right. That means Warren and Perry will be the game players. Mike, you're not out of it. If for any reason they fall down along the way, both of them, you will emerge the winner at $1,500. It's happened before in the not too far gone past. So let's start first of all with Warren. You elected to wager $1,000 at even odds, a grand total of $2,000. The question dealing with Gone with the Wind. Here is your question. In Margaret Mitchell's Civil War saga, Gone with the Wind, willful Scarlett O'Hara is frustrated when the man she loves marries the gentle Melanie Hamilton. For $2,000, name the character who marries Melanie Hamilton.
Butler?
No, sir. Ashley Wilkes. I'm sorry, that's going to cost you dearly. Drops you out, but you have other winnings we'll talk about in a second. Turning to you, Perry, you gambled $1,505, a grand total of $7,215. If you win this, you're the champion of the day. You'll continue. You'll go on to the ultimate challenge for $10,000. If you fail, however, here's old Mike sitting over here with his $1,500, smiling like a Cheshire cat. So we got two of you interested in the outcome of this thing. So here we go. Wind, Sand, and Stars is a series of tales and reflections in which the author expresses faith in the potential courage and nobility of man. This author also wrote the classic The Little Prince. For $7,215, name that author.
Antoine de Saint-Exupéry.
You are absolutely right for $7,215. Congratulations. Mike, you got $1,500, and the two-day total for you, Warren, is $19,250. Congratulations. Give Zachary a big hug when you get home.
I promise.
Terry, you're going for the ultimate challenge worth $10,000. If you will, you run down those stairs, I'll go my way, we'll meet in the middle.
Diamonds, sapphires, pearls, gold, jade, and watches. All of this and more can be found at the Wholesale Jewelers Exchange, open to the public, including the finest in custom jewelry design and complete jewelry and watch repair. 40 independent jewelers all in one location at San Francisco's most fantastic jewelry display. Wholesale Jewelers Exchange, open to the public, 121 O'Farrell across from Macy's Union Square.
This holiday, give Bet at her best.
You are the wind beneath my wings.
The Beaches soundtrack album or her new album, Some People's Lives, featuring songs by Cole Porter, Janissie, and Rodgers and Hart and others, including the hit single, From a Distance.
From a distance.
Bette Midler, your best bet for the holidays. The Beaches soundtrack album or Some People's Lives.
This picante sauce says it's better than the salsa made in New York City. They don't say how it stacks up against La Victoria. I wonder why. I wonder if it's because La Victoria uses fresh tomatoes, peppers, and onions. I wonder if it's because La Victoria has always made thick, chunky salsa. I wonder if it's because La Victoria flat out tastes better. That's it.
More and more people are switching to La Victoria.
No wonder.
If you'd like to become a contestant on the Challengers, please call area code 818-562-1620.
Keep your money, watch the mail. Crescent Jewelers are having a sale for the holiday. Crescent Credit.
Diamond Delights with the 6-diamond marquee 14-karat gold anniversary band, now only $5.99. Now you can look forward to holiday gift giving with precious presents like this fashionable diamond and 3-ruby ring, or this sparkling diamond and sapphire ring, your choice, now only $1.99.
Up to $5,000 instantly with no money down and 2 years to pay. You can give the gift you want to thanks to Crescent Jewelers.
During the course of one 60-minute workout, a body can be depleted of vitamins B6 and C, carbohydrates, and valuable potassium. All of which, it so happens, can be replaced by eating one Chiquita banana. So whatever you put out, put back. Chiquita, quite possibly the world's perfect food.
That was the language slippage.
Well, I was just saying to Perry, I'm so glad she got that answer, because if I had to pronounce it, it would have been so embarrassing. What was it again, please?
Antoine de Saint-Exupéry.
See, I get embarrassed when I just...
Well, you mumble very well.
I can do fake French. All right, now, we're down to business here. If you will turn to the Ultimate Challenge wall here, and we'll give you the two categories. They are Rags to Riches, Yesterday on Broadway. Would you select one, please?
I'll try Yesterday on Broadway.
Now, if you will turn this way and sort of face me, I'll step over here and ask the audience, please, to do not say anything and make no comment at all. It's $10,000 at stake. On the surface, they were a disparate pair of authors. One was a dedicated pacifist. The other was a Marine Corps hero who lost a leg in World War I. Still, these two collaborated on a classic drama about the realities of war. The last and memorable line of the play was, "What a lot of damn fools it takes to make a war. Hey, flag, wait for baby." For $10,000, name this immortal 1924 drama. You have 5 seconds. Perry, may I have your answer?
I haven't got the foggiest. I'll guess All Quiet on the Western Front.
It's a good guess. It was What Price Glory, written by Maxwell Anderson and Lawrence Stallings. That's not the end of it. You don't leave here until you absolutely fail all the way. This is the bonus question, so you'll be back tomorrow to face off against 2 new challengers. If you win that one, back here again, we'll try for another $10,000. So rest up, think about it, listen to the radio, watch television. We'll see you tomorrow on the Challengers. For now, Dick Clark. So long.
Fathers were the kings of comedy.
I know that to the public he's a legend. To me, he was my father.
Charlie Chaplin, the Three Stooges, Abbott and Costello, and more. Children of comic legends. Next, Geraldo.
Weekdays at 4 on Channel 4. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. It's live and it's
a perfect 10.
Find out what teen sensation Tiffany has been up to, plus Mr. Mother Earth.
Live with Regis and Kathy Lee, weekdays at 9 on Channel 4.
This is Don Morrow speaking. The Challengers is a Ron Greenberg production in association with Dick Clark Productions.